What's up guys, I'm Tom Straker and we're here in our new studio, and today I'm going to show you how to prep and cook a monkfish tail on the bone in a frying pan. First up, we've got to prep the monkfish. It's got the skin on at the moment, which we need to take off, and then there's some sort of sinew underneath that we need to trim off. The best way to do that, sharp knife, long knife, short knife, thin knife, just make sure it's fucking sharp basically. That's it. And you're going to come at it like you would sort of tackle a loin of lamb or something, where you're just trimming down all the sinew on the top. So I'm going to shove the knife down and just trim around. Taking off that one side, okay, and then you just run the knife up the backbone, and you just run it around the edge of the fish, just exposing that nice white meat. So you really want to be taking all these. See, all this film needs to come off the fish, otherwise it will just it'll sort of curl up in the pan. So monkfish, all trimmed down, looking beautiful. We're just going to take it into two pieces. If you're grilling this on the barbecue and you've got a big barbecue, by all means season it up and go and slap it on the barbecue like this over a nice relatively low heat. Tail, take that tail off, bam. And then we're going to take a nice big portion for two. Oh God, look at that. You got the meat on both sides, and then the spinal cord running straight down the middle. And there's no bones in this meat. It's just full on meatiness. We need to season it up, and I'm going to use a bit of this ras el hanout. And in ras el hanout there is black pepper, coriander, ginger, smoked paprika, allspice, cardamom, mace, nutmeg, turmeric, cayenne pepper, cloves, and rose petals. Touch of olive oil, just to rub it all over, just so the spices are going to stick nicely to the fish. Yeah. So and then we'll go. Not too much. There we go. We'll turn it over. It stands up really well against these spices, the monkfish, because it's just a little bit more hardy. So it's a really nice, really lovely way to cook it. Last thing we need to do is put some salt on it, but before that we will turn on the pan. You want this pan on like a medium to high heat. Add in a good amount of olive oil, okay, and then we just want to be seasoning up, because we haven't put any seasoning on the fish. Season it nice, season it well. Make sure you rub it in that salt, okay, and then we're going to go in. Oil's nice and hot. Just going to put this monkfish in one side, and don't move it. You don't want to move the fish until the colour has really just set on the fish, so it's cooked and it's not going to stick. Basically, that's what we're after. We don't want to be sort of fucking around with the fish now, and you're just going to leave half the fish on the bottom of the pan. Because we're cooking this fish all the way through in the pan, we need to make sure we're cooking it slowly enough that we're not going to burn the outside and it's not going to be cooked in the middle. Smash 1 clove of garlic. Another layer of flavour, because we don't want to burn the garlic, so that's why we didn't put it in too early. I'm going to turn the heat off now. There's enough residual heat in the pan and in the oil that when we baste it, it's going to finish off the cooking, and then the fish can just sit there and rest for about 5 minutes. You want to rest the fish for almost as long as you cooked it for. So you see, and then whilst it's resting, there's all the juices come out into the bottom of the pan. You see here? You see that just all those juices are coming out into the bottom of the pan. And that is what, once we get there and we start scraping up this salt, we're going to turn this cooking oil into the sauce, a little bit of lemon juice in there, into the pan, over the fish. Juice in. You see how with that liquid in there, we've got sort of got a bit more of an emulsion rather than just oily. Fuck, this is going to be good. Fish is rested. It's on the bone. It's almost like could be like a T-bone. That's you, Toby. Okay, so I'm just going to take it off. It just carves off the bone nicely. You've got these two beautiful fillets, and then you've got this centre. That's all that's left on it. Bit of meat there. Delicious. I mean, what we've done there is we've absolutely fucking nailed curried, like lightly curried monkfish. And you go and serve that with whatever you want. Some seasonal greens, rice, I don't know, put it on top of a curry. But you've nailed the cooking of the monkfish. That's the most important thing, and that's what we're trying to get across. Is if you buy well and you understand how to cook it, the world's your oyster, or monkfish. Should we tuck in? Cooking juices of the olive oil, lemon juice. And the fish is so meaty, beautiful flavour, perfectly seasoned, if I don't say so myself. But it's flavour, it really is. We haven't had to make a separate sauce. That's one of the beauties of this. You've got a sauce in there. That's how you cook monkfish, amongst other ways. But try this one and thank me later.